Hi guys, Yorkshire Biker here. So yeah, I do apologise for that big white thing in the sky. It's, I know it don't let you have a very enjoyable video, but we'll do our best. So I'm just on my way to work, and I feel like having a bit of a moan, if you can call it that. So basically, I was scrolling through, again, Facebook last night, and I think it was South Yorkshire Police had put a post on just to remind people to leave cyclists plenty of room when overtaking them. Now, the amount of hate comments that generated is unreal. So I just wanted to go over a few facts just so that people know what the truth actually is. Now, one of the first ones is obviously cyclists riding side by side. I know, yes, some of them do take the piss, but even the highway code states that they can ride two abreast, so that's one at the side of each other. Any more than two, and that is wrong. But 90% of the cyclists you see on the road nowadays are they do it as a hobby. And don't get me wrong, their bikes cost. They can put it this way: they can cost more than you can buy a motorbike for. They're quite expensive. So obviously they don't want to get their bikes smashed up. Obviously they don't want to end up in hospital or like that. So 95% of them, 95%. I can't say 100% of them because some of them don't do it, but most of them do ride side by side. And then obviously when it's safe, they'll pull in and ride. Obviously, so they're behind each other. Now the reason that they do that is because it's safer. It's been proven. Obviously, say there's 10 bikes. If they ride side by side, that reduces the length of bikes down to obviously 5, because there's two rows of 5. So when cars are overtaking, cars are in the opposite lane for less time, which is obviously safer. There's less chance of hitting a car coming towards you. And what it kind of does is it forces the drivers to go into the opposite lane to overtake, rather than trying to squeeze through in the same lane. It sort of pushes them out into the opposite lane, so it makes it safer for the cyclist as well. So in general, it's safer for everybody. So that's just one of the rules that people moan about. Oh, you should ride single file. Well, no, actually, if you look at highway code, they don't actually have to. They only get advised to ride in single file when it's not safe to ride two abreast. So if you're going round tight bends on country roads or whatever. I'm going to get stuck in traffic this morning. But yeah, if you're riding around country roads where you can't see around the bend, I don't know. Whenever it's not safe to ride two abreast, you should ride single file. So we've got that one out of the way. And then you get people moaning saying that cyclists should pay road tax and insurance. Now, firstly, road tax is nothing. It doesn't exist. I think I've gone over this one before, I don't know. What you pay, obviously when you used to get your tax disc or what have you, just manoeuvre around the bus. Yeah, when you used to get your tax disc or whatever, you do it all online now in the UK, but what that's vehicle excise duty. Basically you pay that. Now, depending on what vehicle you've got and the emissions that it makes, that dictates how much of this vehicle excise duty that you pay. Now, obviously some cars don't make any emissions, or they make very little, so they don't have to pay this, what people think is road tax. It's actually, as I said, vehicle excise duty. Again, I do apologise if you can't see anything because of the sun, but you should be alright. So yeah, cyclists don't pay it because clearly they don't make any CO2 emissions. Much the same as horses. Horse riders don't pay that either. So that's another one out of the way. halfway to work now. Just got to try and negotiate through this. And with regards to insurance, the vast majority of cyclists that do it as a hobby do have insurance that covers them for pretty much the same as insurance. What the fuck's all this? That pretty much covers them for all the same stuff as your insurance does. Because, I mean, they have to have it. If a bike's costing you 7 or 8 grand, you can't not afford to have an insurance policy in place. So the vast majority of them do. Obviously the ones that don't have insurance are just going to be like your local scroats that nick a push bike and ride it to the shop and back every day. Yes, those I wouldn't even call them cyclists, the people who ride a bike. To me, a cyclist is somebody that does it as a hobby, or they do it to commute to work or whatever. It is quite a fine line, to be fair, but I'm not going to get into that one. But I just thought I'd put my my views across, let you know some facts about what actually is the truth and what have you. But anyways, I'm nearly at work now, so I'm going to end it there. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it around as well, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, don't forget, ride safe, keep sticky side down, and until next time, I love you all.